Halftime is over. It's the Finney Falcons taking on the Wheatland-Chili Wildcats here at Wheatland-Chili. These teams have not played each other in recent memory. Wheatland-Chili is Class C3 for girls basketball. Finney's Class D1, so they're just one step apart in the classification system. Wheatland-Chili has had good teams, girls sectional champions in 2018, 2016. But the Falcons have kept this one close, down by just 5. Your score at the half. Finney 11, Wheatland 16. Halftime buzzer coming up. And the Falcons will start the half with the ball. And to send it in to Martin. Quick pass down to Pasquantonio, who's wide open. Her shot bounces off the rim, though. Wheatland gets back. Rosado taking it down the court, working against Van Leeuwen. Waiting for something to set up. She's got Lemaire open, far side. She gets the ball off to Clark. Clark drives in, takes the shot, bounces off the back of the rim, and Ziegler grabs the rebound. Martin with the ball, gets it knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. And they're going to say Wildcats get the ball. Good call for the Wildcats. Pass from Rosado gets tipped, but they still keep it. Clark going for 3. Too much on it. And Crandall grabs the ball. Martin with the ball now. Ziegler wide open in the middle, sinks it for 2 from just inside the 3-point line. Finney 13, Wheatland-Chili 16. Wheatland-Chili with the ball, long pass down to Rosado. Tries to get over Grace Martin, who's about a whole head taller. Just can't do it. Pasquantonio with the ball, drives in, takes a shot, no, bounces off the rim and out. And the Wildcats get the rebound. Clark driving down the court, passes to Rosado, goes for the layup, can't make it, gets the rebound, brings it back out, try to reset the play. Clark's ball is short, and Ziegler was there for the rebound. Crandall with the ball. Gets the pass out to Martin. Martin's open and just goes for it. It's short though. Wheatland-Chili with the recovery. And the ball goes out off of Van Leeuwen's foot. So it's going to be Wildcats ball here in front of the stands. Baldu sending the ball in. Gets to Clark. Gets it to Rosado. Now they're working the sideline, calls out the play. Everyone's going to get in alignment. Clark tries to dive in, sends it out to Rosado, going for 3 and sinks it. So now it's Finney 13, Wildcats 19, and we have a timeout called from the Wildcats bench. 30-second timeout. We have 5:42 to go, still here in the third quarter. Finney is down 6 points, 13-19 to the Wheatland-Chili Wildcats. As Wildcats come back from the timeout, and the Falcons, it's going to be Falcons ball coming in from the far baseline. Martin gets it into Crandall, back to Martin, now to Van Leeuwen, and down to Pasquantonio. And we have a steal by the Wildcats. Wildcats now working up the court. Clark gets it to Lemaire. Lemaire drives in and goes for two and gets it. Finney 13, Wildcats 21. Long pass to Ziegler, too high for her to handle. Wildcats get the ball, come back.
Let's go, Green.
Clark driving around, fumbles the ball. It's going to be Finney ball coming in.
Okay, here we go.
A lot of passes down the court. Pasquantonio with the ball, tries to go for it, gets her shot blocked, recovers, gets it back out to Martin, who sinks it for three. That field goal lifts Finney, just goes 16-21. 5-point deficit for the Falcons. Clark just flies down the court, but her shot is short. Van Leeuwen recovers the ball. Martin now looking to get down the floor, gets a pass off to Crandall, whose shot doesn't have enough on it. And the Wildcats recover the ball. Clark driving down the ball on the court again. Turns and passes it back to Rosado. Rosado gets it in, and the ball comes back out. Claire tries to drive in. Can't make the basket. Ball's back on the outside. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Claire's shot. Good defense in front of her, and it bounces. Claire gets it again, and it bounces. Now the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay Wildcats ball. Wheatland-Chili getting lots of opportunities here. Still not able to get any points for it. And Claire goes for a long three. And Grace Martin gets the rebound and draws a foul. First foul of the evening. First foul of the second half, that is, for the Wildcats. Crandall's in trouble. And a timeout called from the Falcons bench. 30-second timeout called by Coach Tim Blue. So we are at 3 minutes 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Falcons with a 5-point deficit, score 16-21. Teams come back to the court. It's going to be Falcons ball coming in, far sideline. Wildcats holding back on their defense. Pasquantonio has trouble, and we have a jump ball. Possession's going to go to the Wildcats off the jump. Finney in press coverage. Get the ball into Clark. She's able to get down the court. Drives in, sends it out to the outside. That'll do. Makes it for two. 16-23 now, your score.
No foul? No foul?
And no foul for the push in the back. Falcons with the ball. Wide open is Van Leeuwen. Clark taking her time, setting up the play, tries to drive in, sends it back out to Beldu, goes for two, bounces off the rim. Wildcats get the rebound, and now swinging it around. Going for three. No, nothing there. They still get the rebound. There's a tip from Van Leeuwen, and it's going to be Falcons' ball. And the Wildcats get the ball back. Leclerc drives in, slips and falls, and it's going to be Falcons' ball coming back.
Come on, let's get one. Let's get one, Green.
Martin sends the ball into Crandall. We'll get the ball down to a Wildcat. Wait picks it up for the Wildcats, and now it's in the hands of Clar, who's setting up the play.
Travel.
Crandall got a tip, but the Wildcats got it back. Make the shot. No, don't make the shot. Make the shot clock, though. Martin gets the ball, gets it out to Van Leeuwen, and we have a full timeout call from Coach Tim Blue for the Falcons. So with a minute 29 to go in the third quarter, the Falcons are behind the Wildcats by a score of 16-13. Not a lot of calls in this game, only one foul so far called in the second half. The first half only had a total of 4 between the two teams. Either a very clean game or or just not seeing stuff happen. Depending on who you ask, you'll get a different interpretation.
Go, Finney. Here we go, Green. Let's get going here. Go, Green. Go, Finney.
And possession goes to the Falcons. With the ball into Desi. And he's immediately met by a defender she wasn't expecting and gets called for the travel. So Wildcat ball here. They get it in. Driving around, not taking a shot. Taking the ball way back out now. Still working around the perimeter. Long pass still on the perimeter. There we get the ball in and they almost lose it. Still have it. There's a shot and it's short. And it's going to be Falcons ball coming in. Wildcats slid out of bounds, still with possession of it. So 56 seconds to go in the quarter. Falcons have the ball. Long passes back and forth. And that pass for Pasquantonio is intercepted by Beldu for the Wildcats, who then follows it in and adds to their score. 16-25 now is the score. And the Falcons get picked off again. Lemaire's shot blocked and goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Wildcats ball. 34 seconds to go in the quarter. Wildcats going for 3, and that's 3 points off the hands of Lemaire. Falcons have the ball. 20 seconds to go. Lots of long passes. All right, now Ziegler going for 2, and she makes it. 28-18. I'll reverse that. 18-28, your current score. Finney with a 10-point deficit. Wildcats going for 3. It's short. And they touched it on the way out. So it's going to be Falcons ball with 0.2 of a second left on the clock. Fioravanti in the game now. And that's the end of the quarter. So after 3, the Falcons are down 18-28. End of that quarter just fell apart for the Falcons. So now have a 10-point deficit to overcome. Not impossible, certainly, but with the way the game's been going, it's going to be tough. Falcons will start fourth quarter with the ball. Wildcats come on the floor, and the Falcons join them.
Hey, big quarter, Green. Here we go now. Let's go, Finney.
And Lewin and Crandall sitting on the bench right now. So we have Fioravanti in the game, and we have Cotto in the game. Passeri on the bench also. 28-20 now the score. 2 points off the hands of Gabby Ziegler. Wheatland-Chili gets the ball now. Clark drives in and passes the ball back outside. So there we go. First foul of the quarter. Called on Cotto. Wheatland with the ball. Waiting on the outside for something to open up. Gets it into Lemaire. Lemaire drives in. Makes the layup. 20-30 now. Here's your score. The Falcons with the ball. Press coverage from Wheatland-Chili, making things difficult for the Falcons. And they draw a foul.
Stop, Sylvia. Let's go, Green. Let's go now. Get one here.
Wildcats with their first of the quarter called on Jenna Lemaire.
Swing it.
And Falcons pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be Wildcats ball coming in front of the Falcons bench. They get it in. A couple long passes, and now Rosado's going up the court. Sends it back to Clark. Continue to work the perimeter and look for an opportunity.
Stay with him.
Lemaire goes for 2 and bounces off the rim, and Martin gets the rebound. Martin's in trouble, gets it out to Cotto. Cotto's pass has too much on it. Fioravanti wasn't able to get anywhere near it, and Wheatland gets the ball back. Clark drives down the court for Wheatland and then pulls up. Now looking for an opportunity. We've got the ball into Lemaire in the paint, and we've got a travel. So it's going to be Falcons ball. Current score, Falcons 20, Wildcats 30. And we've got substitutions here. Van Leeuwen and Crandall back in the game. So this full starter complement is back on the court now for the Falcons, who have the ball. And they get a pass down to Ziegler. Went out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Crandall drives in, runs into a wall of white. Get the ball back out. Pasquantonio goes for it. It's short, and Gabby not able to bring that in, so the Wildcats get the ball back. Pass goes into Lemaire. Doesn't take a shot. They send it back out.
Good D, Gabby.
Nice D, Green. Stay
Come on,
there.
Green, stay with it. Flash out.
Beldu going for three. It's short. Crandall with the recovery. And gets fouled on the way up the court. And it's going to stay Falcons ball. It's the second foul on the Wildcats in this quarter. That one against Beldu. Falcons the ball. Quick pass out to Crandall. Crandall well covered, can't take a shot. And her pass back is intercepted by Rosado. Rosado drives down the court and somehow gets over Grace Martin to get two on the board. Current score is now 20-32. Finney down by 12.
Gotta move it. Top timeout. Timeout.
And ball is going to change possession. Something didn't happen right there, and the Wildcats get the ball back.
They let him break.
Falcons appear to be in a man defense. Lemaire was wide open, but couldn't make the three. And now we have a foul against the Falcons. Possession stays with the Wildcats. Wildcats still taking time to work around the outside. Now long pass, still outside. Beldu going for two, and she makes it. 20-34 now, your score. As Wildcats are in press coverage and keeping the ball away from the Falcons. Falcons are finally able to get up and get in position. Long pass over to Crandall, whose shot for three doesn't go in, but Ziegler is able to get the rebound and add two. 22-34 now is your score with 3:50 to go in the game. Wheatland-Chili content to slow things down and just set it up the way they want it. Continuing to take opportunities, just rotating around, coming back out.
That's it.
And that shot made as the shot clock expires, so Finney able to prevent additional points while Wheatland-Chili drained 30 seconds off the clock.
That's it. Yes.
Ziegler with the ball for the Falcons. Goes for two and makes it. 24-34 now, back to a 10-point deficit. Wheatland-Chili with the ball.
That's it. Good hand.
Get a tip from Crandall. Wheatland-Chili gets it back, and then Martin intercepts the pass. Wow, isn't able to keep it.
Good hustle. Here we go.
Wildcats get the ball back. They're not even trying to make a shot, just trying to drain the clock. Clark drives in for two. 24-36 is your score. Ziegler adds two more, 26-36, and we have a full timeout called from Coach Tim Blue as both teams head to the sideline. We have 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the game. Finney down versus Wheatland-Chili by a score of 26-36. Each team with two fouls this quarter. No one anywhere near being in foul trouble. And nowhere near a bonus happening either.
Go, Finney.
And the teams come back on the boards. It's going to be Wildcat ball coming in.
Turn it up, Green. Here we
We're
go.
going to go all the way down. Falcons giving them the first half of the court. And Lumiere is able to add 2. It's 26-38 now. Falcons with the ball. Ball's bouncing all over the place. And we get a tip off of Martin. That ball's going to stay. And we have a sub for the Wildcats. As Belduke comes off, and Brandis comes in. There's a shot for 3, bounces off the rim. Ziegler gets a hand on it, so does Crandall. Jump ball is the call, and it's going to stay Wildcats. Wildcats lose the ball, get it back. We also have Sylvia on the floor for the Falcons. And the Falcons lose that ball. 2 more points to Rosado. Current score is Finney 26, Wheatland 40. And we have 47 seconds left to go in the game. That shot is no good for the Wildcats. Falcons get the ball back. 30 seconds to go. Martin driving down the court, gets a pass off to Crandall. Crandall drives in, can't make anything happen. We get the ball back to Martin. Back to Crandall, who's open this time. But the ball bounces off the back of the rim. Pasquantonio gets 2.
Job, Serena.
28-40 now as time is expiring. 5 seconds left. Shot closed. Does not go in. So your final score from Wheatland-Chili. Finney 28, Wildcats 40.